Hi, this is Andy Barclay with RE/MAX Elite, and today we are visiting 3200 North Tropical Trail in Merritt Island, Florida. The home that we're visiting today is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has a 3-car garage that's attached to the home, and then a detached 2-car garage that's actually just over 1,100 square feet. More on that later. The house sits on a 1.4 acre lot, a huge backyard, which we'll see in just a few minutes. It has a beautiful salt system pool with a great waterfall in the backyard. We're about a mile north of the barge canal. If you're not familiar with Merritt Island, that's essentially north of 528. Great location. As I said, on a 1.4 acre lot. We're now going to head inside through the front door. And you'll see as you walk in the front door, if you look up, we have some really nice wood beams here. We have the natural wood on the ceiling and the wall. Tiled floors throughout most of the living areas. We do have a carpet in front of us, but I'll show you that in just a moment. The bedrooms are off to our left down this hallway. We'll check those out in just a minute as well. But first, I would like to take you into the main living area. Now as we walk through this passageway, off to our left is a slider out to the pool. We have the kitchen right in front of us. I'll show you that in a second, but first, let's turn to our right. And I'll show you what is currently a great game room. We have a pool here in the center, a pool table that is. And then as I walk into this room, I'll show you this wall. We have a kegerator and a wine refrigerator in here as well. We have a breakfast bar that looks into the kitchen. So as I'm sure you can already tell, this house is set up for entertaining, a house that has had a lot of good times in it for sure. Let me just turn back to my left and I'll show you this area that's currently being used as an office. So we have a great large drafting table here. And then we have room for 2 desks. We have a door that leads out to the garage. I'll take you out to that garage as we pass through the kitchen rather than going through that door. But as I turn back around, you can see this is a very large room. We have a full-size pool table here. Off to the left, plenty of space to walk around. In fact, we have a full-sized barrel here, and again, there's plenty of space between the two. Now as we walk toward the kitchen, you'll see we have a dine-in area here. So there is room for a table and some chairs if you would like to eat in this room. And then as I turn to my right, you'll see that we have a great kitchen here, very large, plenty of room to move around if you're trying to cook with somebody else in here. They are stainless appliances, as you can see. We have a smooth top range here in front of us. Plenty of cabinet space, lots of counter space. And then as we walk through this opening, you'll see that we have some newer washer and dryers. Stainless, obviously, those are staying with the home. And then we have some coffee bags, actually, pretty neat here, used just as a barrier to cover the HVAC, the air conditioning. And then we'll check out the garage here. It is a 3-car garage. It's currently being used partially as that office and the laundry room that we just passed through. So part of the space has been claimed as living space. Now there is that large, in fact very large, over 1,000 square feet, detached garage that has space for several cars. I would say 6 to 8. And then we have here, I'll just turn a light on for you. We actually have an under air closet here. They added this space just so that there was a little bit of overflow from the bedroom. Not that the bedroom has a small closet, but they just decided to add some closet space rather than removing some clothing. So working our way back inside, we're now going to work toward the other end of the home. So obviously we are passing through the kitchen. We have the formal living room in front of us. Before we pass through there though, I can't help myself, but I'm going to give you a quick look at the pool out here. So you can see it's amazing. We have several waterfalls, a great little area for children there, or just getting your ankles wet, waiting. So walking into the formal living space, this is a fireplace. It is a non-wood burning fireplace. And as I work my way to this corner, you can see there's a large slider out to the pool. So we have one here, as well as here, giving us lots of natural light. And as we exit this room, you'll see we're right back at the front door where we came in. So essentially we've made a circle. Off to our right, you walk through that doorway, it leads into the room with the pool table and the office. And then on this side we have the kitchen, which then leads to the room that we were just in, the formal living, and then works its way back into this room. So we're now going to work our way down the hallway toward the bedrooms. On my left here we have the guest bathroom. So you can see that it's been nicely renovated recently. A brand new, relatively brand new sink. We have the linen closet to the right, and then a tub shower enclosure, and then a door, a pool bath door that leads out to the pool. So if you're not living in Florida, if you haven't lived here before, we call that a pool bath door, and that lets people come in to use the restroom if they're out using the pool, if they're dripping and wet. That way they don't have to walk through the main living area. It's a pretty handy thing to have. Walking further down the hallway, you'll see the second of the two non-master bedrooms. This is a 3-bedroom home. Here we have a full-size bed. As you can see, plenty of space on either side of the bed. Lots of room for furniture there. The next room has a furry friend in it, so the door is closed. We'll just take a brief look in here, but you can see it's a bedroom. It's again very well sized, plenty of space. We have a closet here in front of us. Again, nice and bright. We have windows on either side, as you can see. And then across the hallway, just turn here, we have the master bedroom. Like the other bedrooms, very nicely sized. Here we have a king-size bed. As I've already said in this video, you can see that there is plenty of room though. We have the furniture, several large pieces, and there's still plenty of floor space. As I move to this end of the bedroom, I'll show you that we have a closet in here. So we have a very good sized closet in this bedroom, but we do have that overflow under air in the garage. So essentially there are 2 closets for the master bedroom, even though one is on the other side of the house. and then I'll just show you the view out the window quickly. You have a nice view of the backyard. A large, very large, 1.4 acre lot. In fact, there's a volleyball net back there, you'll see in just a few minutes. So newer cabinets, nice sink. Not the highlight, so we'll take me out of the video there. And then a large walk-in shower. And now that we have seen the bedrooms, we are going to head toward the pool. So we'll work our way down the hallway. One thing I'll point out that you may or may not have noticed as I've been doing this tour, we are located on North Tropical Trail, which is a main road in North Merritt Island, but you may have noticed we haven't heard any traffic. It's relatively quiet in the house, so if you have any concerns about that, if you happen to be out of the area and you're looking at this online and maybe you've looked at some aerials and you see, oh, it's on a road, it's actually a relatively quiet road because we are north of that barge canal, as I mentioned earlier. So heading outside, you'll see that we have an amazing space for entertaining back here. This is why we live in Florida. Perfect space to enjoy year-round. It's entirely screened in. We have this beautiful pool with several waterfalls, a little grotto area. It is a salt system, which means that you don't have to add chlorine to it all the time. Much easier on the skin and the eyes. We have a bikini inlay. That is tile. That's not real. Or it's real tile. It's not a real bathing suit is what I'm trying to say. We have a deck beyond the pool that I'll show you in just a second. Lots of space for furniture. And before I walk by it, I definitely want to show you that we have this great summer kitchen out here as well. So we have the barbecue there. We have a bar back here. Plenty of stools, so lots of friends and family can come over. This is the pool bath door, the other side that I was just showing you a couple minutes ago. And of course we don't want to pass by the hot tub. Now this enclosed deck area is roughly about 1,000 feet. So the house itself is just over 1,800 square feet. You have about 1,000 square feet of outdoor living space. And then you have this garage that we're going to walk, we'll take a look at the outside. That's about another 1,100 square feet. So there's lots of space in this home. Walking out the side here, make sure the screen door stays closed. In some ways we've come full circle. We're now back out at the driveway where we started our tour. Again, we're located on North Tropical, but as you can see, it's a relatively quiet road. You don't hear any road noise. In fact, you don't even see any cars driving by at the moment. So a large screened area. Now this is the it's a two-car door. It's not a two-car garage. So you can easily get two cars in or out of there at the same time. My point is that you could easily use it as a regular garage. If you need to just use it as a normal garage, it can certainly be used that way. However, you'll notice that it's much deeper than a typical garage is, so there's plenty of space in there. They've used it for classic car storage. You can see it has electricity. I believe it has some water run out there, although I'm not sure about the water. But a great space. I mentioned earlier that the yard is so big that it has a volleyball net. You can now see that in the center of the screen. Just give you another look at this backyard here. If you're wondering, in the center of the screen there, yes, that is a horse. The neighbor does appear to have a horse or two. And then in front of us is the raised deck area that is behind the pool. So we'll head up there for just a second. You know, at this point, I'm sure you can already imagine the fun you could have at this house, the entertaining that you could do, friends and family. Definitely a gathering point. So all of this is enclosed. This clearly is not, but a great deck area. Show you some of the wildlife here. That is a peacock running by. So all in all, a really neat house, a great location, just a wonderful home, really. I mean, look at this. No, that's not a real alligator in the pool, by the way. That's ceramic. So today we have visited 3200 North Tropical Trail in Merritt Island, Florida. The home that we visited today is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with both a 3-car garage and a 2-car garage that's detached. It has this beautiful pool with a salt system, a 1.4 acre lot. That detached garage is over 1,100 square feet, and as you can see here as I pan around, we have over, I believe, over 1,000 square feet of screened-in outdoor living space. If you'd like more information about this home, you can give me a call or my wife Abby. We're both full-time realtors with RE/MAX Elite. My number is 321-514-9862. Or if you'd prefer, you can go to our website to read more about it and see some pictures. The address is www.brevardhomesandcondos. And I thank you for watching.